Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Milliken booth. It's a busy K out there, and we're very grateful that you have found the time to join us today for one of Milliken's Tech Talks. K 2022 Tech Talks are intended to bring to you the experts, the people who know what's going on and who collaborate with Milliken on various projects, initiatives that prepare us for the future, a future full of sustainability. Today's talk is, it says here, making tubes recyclable, but it could also be making recyclable tubes. It could work both ways. Our two experts are, and I'll start with ladies first, and now I'm going to try to say this properly. It is Tuche Ashichi. And Tuche is Sales Manager for Plastic Additives EMEA at Milliken. On my left and your right is Dr. Detlef Schulz, Senior Manager Business Development, IP and Sustainability, Global Tube Laminates at Huhtamaki. That's quite a mouthful, but I think you have a shorter version.
As said, the key role is sustainability. I'm responsible to look at recyclability to make sure that what we develop can be recycled if it enters into a tube, and the other stuff is IP. Honestly spoken, sustainability is much more exciting, and it's a big topic today, and we're happy to talk about it.
Okay, so you're just Mr. Sustainability?
For tubes, yes.
Right. Yeah, okay, there you go. Mr. Sustainability for tubes, and are we going to do the normal thing? Although we did ladies first in the introductions, it's going to be Detlef, you're going to kick us off with your presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, so first of all, I want to thank Milliken that they offered us a chance to be here to talk about sustainability, and also for the great cooperation in a very exciting project about which we talk later. First of all, I want to give you a brief introduction about Huhtamaki, who we are, what we do, and then a bit into global tubes, what we do there. So yeah, Huhtamaki wants to be the first choice if it's about sustainability. We do a lot there. Okay, our competition as well, but we want to be the first, we want to be the number one. Global tube laminate, the name global means global. We are a really global team producing in Brazil, in Germany, in India, potentially also in Thailand. We have a global R&D team with guys from Brazil, India, Germany, so it's fantastic to be in such a global team. Huhtamaki more or less has 3 segments, which is food service, molded fiber, they're together now, and flexible packaging. So food service, molded fiber, these are the McDonald's and egg carton guy. Flexibles is all the rest, which is delivered on a roll. And tube laminates is a part of this flexible business. Yeah, you see the broad portfolio. It's from healthcare, ice cream, beverages, ready meals, as said, tube laminates, wide portfolio with a wide range of production opportunities we offer worldwide. Yeah, some years ago, Huhtamaki, as many others, understood there's a need to work on sustainability, to be active, and we created the platform Blue Loop. Blue Loop means what we do needs to be recyclable, needs to be sustainable. If you read somewhere Huhtamaki and Blue Loop, you know that you get a material which is recyclable. That's the most important message. Yeah, the design principles to be recyclable, it should be monomaterial, polyethylene, polypropylene, paper, likely polyester. If we look more into the healthcare business, blisters, polyester is the key. In our case, it's mostly polyethylene. And we avoid critical polymers, PVDC, PVC, styrenes. If possible, we integrate post-consumer recycled material. If it makes sense, it can be compostable. It can be from bio-based feedstock. So a wide range, but it should not compete against food. it needs to make sense. We have a holistic view on it, not just it's recyclable, but the carbon footprint is going up. This is not our approach. It needs to be a holistic approach that's really sustainable. In Global Tubes, we say we innovate the future, and our target is to sell 100% recyclable materials by 2025. It's not written here. Why? Simply, we also have our customers, and they need to be ready. They need to have the right tools to come to sustainable materials. So if you look at the tube market, this typical toothpaste tube carry aluminum foil in it. The recyclable ones don't carry foil in it, but this material requires different tools in the tube making equipment. So customers need to buy the tools, they need to be available, which could be an issue as well. And hopefully we are ready by 2025. With the materials, we are. Okay, the range for tubes, I would say everything which is viscous. If it's toothpaste, if it's cosmetic products, if it's food, for example, even real grease. That's something which is packed in our tubes made from our material as well. Talking about sustainability, sustainable tubes. We offer a range of, let's say, material which are in place already, as the standard range Blue Loop Tube HD on the left side. This is an HD rich laminate with EVH, and here we managed to get a family approval for 4 different laminates produced in 3 different sites, means in total 12, from Recyclas. They gave us a letter of compatibility for the complete range because they considered these structures produced at different sites as equal. We harmonized the new developments in our global team. And I think this is a great breakthrough that we can offer worldwide sustainable materials. Then we offer material with PE from advanced recycling, as said, biosource, sugarcane, post-industrial recycled material, PCR from the yellow bin or from milk bottles. Okay, in Europe, difficult, we do it in India. And we have exciting projects, and here we come to Milliken. They have a fantastic material, and I said we are global. Milliken is global as well. This project started in Brazil, initiated by my colleague Mayara, who is sitting here in the middle, and then it moved to Germany, and we are now expanding it globally, or we plan to expand it. It's a question of success. If it's successful, we will do it globally. We have various projects with nucleating agents to enhance barrier. And yeah, it's, I have to say, one of the very exciting projects. Okay, as said, a long list of laminate structures having this letter of compatibility from Recyclas. Also, the recognition from APR is available for the standard range. It's a bit more easy to get the recognition from Recyclas. With APR, you have to go through the whole very expensive process with every material. And you find this new project already here, Blue Loop Tube Light. We have this letter from Recyclas already for this pilot material. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Milliken, for being here, for the great cooperation. I hand over to Tsuchi.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Welcome. Good morning. Thanks for being here all. I would like to introduce Milliken quickly and talk about our focus on sustainability. So we've started our journey in 1865. So with a strong heritage, our drive for innovation and our commitment to doing the right thing, we have now grown into the global manufacturing leader that we are today. It all starts with people. We have more than 8,000 associates located, based around more than 70 cities around the globe. And for those of you who don't yet know Milliken or not yet familiar with Milliken, we like to say you come in contact with Milliken about 50 times a day. When you are washing your dishes, when you're doing your laundry, if you're driving in your car or playing sports or getting a good night's rest, sleep on your mattress, which I think some of us are looking forward to after covering the K for the entire time. We have 4 divisions: textile division, chemical division, floor covering, and healthcare. All are market leaders in their chosen areas. And we are in the chemical division considered experts in additive and colorant technology. We work with our customers to innovate, to cover for the circularity needs. So you heard me say we're committed to doing the right thing. Our sustainability goals for 2025, these are driving our decisions, our strategies. We do track our progress and report. Our corporate sustainability report is available on our website, the special dedicated website from Milliken, so go and have a look. In the 3 main focus areas, we have, of course, people, goals related to people, which are around safety, data privacy, volunteering, and inclusivity. That's what makes Milliken one of the strong culture that we have. And our goals around the planet, and of course, they're focused on reducing our environmental footprint. And when it comes to the product-related goals, we would like to contribute to building a circular economy, and we do this with internal assessments and industry-wide collaborations, which of course what brought us here today together. And hence our vision is to boost the circularity, to enable this and enhance plastics through innovation and collaboration. And that's the story we are talking about today. And what you see, if you visited our booth, if you haven't done so, please have a look, is that these 3 main key messages coming back. So we are the trusted expert in additive and colorant technology. We have been a purposeful collaborator, especially in moving the circularity forward, and an innovative creator, as we are committed to creating, enabling sustainable solutions. So it brings us to the barrier challenge, right? Solution provider, innovation, the unmet needs of the market. It is very clear that especially in the flexibles packaging area and in many areas, that the value chain is aligning, defining the need for recyclability. And there are some structures, some design potentials that are better for recyclability. And this is the challenge that we set out to develop solutions for. So the UltraGuard solutions, this is a family of products that are suitable to be used in polyethylene and film extrusion. And through this technology, we are able to provide enhanced barrier, lightweighting options, improved shelf life. It can do several things. And of course, with the monomaterial PE structures, enhancing the recyclability. These type of products could be used, of course, in many applications. And in this one, with the partnership with Huhtamaki, we're talking about the tube laminates. Huhtamaki is a market leader in this area. And as Detlef mentioned, one of the colleagues, after hearing a webinar about our new UltraGuard technology, reached out, and we set off to this journey, starting from Latin America over to Europe and to the other parts of the world. So enabling monomaterial, lightweighting, creating a healthy future. That's what we are all here for. And I am looking forward to getting your questions, reach us, contact us to understand better, explore areas where we can help you reach your sustainability goals faster as we partner with Huhtamaki. Thank you.
Now, I'm sure you have lots of questions, but I have a couple of my own, and I just thought I'd throw them in because I heard you talk about collaboration and working together, and there must be people out there who also want to work with you, but how do you go about that? How did the two companies get together to actually work on this project? I don't know who would want to answer that. Maybe
I can start, yes. As Tucci mentioned, there was a webinar. So of course, you need to have people who listen to these things, who understand what's offered. It's good to have these very good R&D guys if they are from Brazil or India. They have a look at these things. They consider it as right. They get in touch with the suppliers, and then we go ahead. And it's collaboration. It's suppliers like Milliken. It's also equipment producers, because what we produce needs to be tested. And by the way, you can see our material running at the booth of AISA, then just follow this nice person there, or on another booth, at the booth of Paxis Global. They have our tube laminates, not this one, the standard, on their lines, and you can see it run how good it goes. But this collaboration, you need to test. You need to talk to people, also the customers. You need to understand the market needs, but also the needs. You can have the most fantastic product. If it does not run on a packaging machine, it's useless. So you need to listen, you need to talk, you need to collaborate. And that's what we do with Milliken.
So you listen, Tuche, and you collaborate.
Yeah.
From your side, how does this work?
I think one thing to add is to have that hunger for solving the problem. It doesn't go right in the first time, but we bring people together, our heads together, have the brainstorming done, and that's why I think we can get the power of being a global company and getting aligned in these new technologies.
So if there is anybody out there who wants to talk to you, then you welcome them anytime.
Absolutely.
Okay, and if anybody's out there watching us, then of course they're welcome too. Okay, let's have a look and see if there are any questions in the audience. And I see someone there.
Thank you very much. Regarding the equipment, the use of UltraGuard, were equipment modifications required for you?
No, they weren't. I have to admit, we don't produce blown films UltraGuard is in, but it can be produced on regular lines. It does not require big modifications, little setups. So it works well. That's fantastic. And I need to mention these laminate versions are free of EVH. So if it's about sustainability, the less foreign material you have in, the better the recycling, and the UltraGuard is just changing the crystallinity of the product. So today we have the EVH crisis. We can reduce the amount of EVH or even avoid it for products with medium requirements. Don't be worried that this one is silver. The approach was for cosmetic industry. If you substitute aluminum, this can have a silver shine. If you use clear films, if you substitute it, you don't have it. That's why these test tubes are silver. You can have it in white as well.
I bet that's a relief to you. So if you have any specific questions, feel free, come and talk to them. And after that, all I can do is wish you a very good continuation of your K, and thank you and the presenters for your time. Thank you very much indeed.